Welcome back to the Boyers YouTube channel. In today's video, well, I did it again despite my own best advice. I bought the new GoPro, the Hero 10. So as you all may remember, I made a video around the Hero 9, around the disappointment when I got it that it didn't work. The media mod wasn't available, the media mod was expensive, and then for moto vlogging specifically, it didn't work for a good month. So today we're going to test out the Hero 10 and see right away, does it work for moto vlogging? So we're going to get it hooked up to the helmet and then take it for a ride. So there's a lot of videos out there that have already gone over the new specs of the Hero 10. Not going to dive into that too much in this video, more specifically around the updates specifically to moto vlogging and motorcycle travel. So one thing I do like, once again, the case came in a bundle, so I got some more accessories for the same price point, which was always good. So as we open this up, you can see got a couple extra accessories in here from the previous model when I got the 9. Got this mini tripod, which I figured would be kind of nice for motorcycle travel. Real compact, doesn't take up much space, and can get some drive-by shots when traveling solo. Also got this little clip. You can try that out, maybe hanging from a branch or something as you're riding by. But once again, I do like that everything fits in this real nice compact piece. Also got an extra battery, which is always a positive. This once again uses the same batteries as the Hero 9, and then we got our standard mounts over here with the new 10. As far as looks, you know, compared to the 9, same size. The only difference is kind of that blue that's popping out with the color. But for the most part, all looks the same, which the positive there is it's going to use the same batteries. Hopefully I can reuse my Ulanzi door here so I can get it set up on the Moto Vlog setup. But for the most part, same size. Utilize the same batteries, which is one of the reasons that I went ahead and purchased this. I want to go ahead and kind of switch out of my frames that I have from the 5, the 6, and the 7. So look forward to giving those away this winter through some type of giveaway here on YouTube. So definitely hit that subscribe button and that like button. We're going to go ahead and get this mounted up and then get out on the bike. I wanted to pop in here real quick. After being able to test the GoPro for a couple days, there's something I wanted to share before we jump onto the bike. One of my complaints with the Hero 9 as well is I recently switched over to shooting in 4K. And whenever I try to go onto the app to take a screenshot or download any footage, it doesn't allow you to do that in 4K. Well, the Hero 10, it does have that feature. And it's really great to be able to take those screen grabs as well as download some short clips to your phone. It was a big game changer for me because it's all about ease of use, being able to grab those photos really quick, being able to post them on social media, or taking a screen cover for a YouTube video. I really like the ease of use. I like how fast it was with the new chip to get them onto your phone. So to me, that was a huge difference between the 9 and the 10 for ease of use. So just wanted to share that real quick. Now let's jump onto the bike. Alright, so out here on the bike, got in a little bit of testing earlier today, and I did a separate video when it was raining to kind of test the lens that's supposed to kind of bounce off the rain. So it didn't perform like some kind of magic button where the rain's not going to be there. It was a light mist, but you can check out that video if you're more interested in that feature. Just want to see if the Hero 10 is worth it for Motorcyclist. One positive that I found out earlier is the Ulanzi door that I had from the 9 fits perfectly. No issues with audio right away, which was a big issue with the 9 that I had, so that was great news. When I was going out with the cloudy conditions, it looked a little less grainy to me. The footage looked a little bit better than the 9. Nothing earth-shattering, but looked pretty good. We're gonna head down. I got Luke on the back here. He wants to help out a little bit, so I thought we'd test out a couple of the little accessories that came with the tripod, do some drive-bys, check out some of the slow motion footage. For me personally, spec-wise, like I said, there's a ton of videos all out there, so not really going to dive into that. But there wasn't, once again, anything that really makes me feel like I had to upgrade my 9. For me, it's just about getting rid of some of the older models and needing 2 cameras. So figured I'd go ahead and upgrade to the 10, see how it is, and then I'll just keep kind of 10 and 9 as my 2 cameras that I'll have for when I'm riding the motorcycle. For me, my shooting modes aren't really going to change despite the additional factors. Recently switched over shooting 4K. No intention of bumping that up to 5.3. And you know, they do have 4K at 120, which is something that I can kind of play around with some stuff. But most of the times I'm riding on the bike and don't really utilize or need the slow motion. I do like the little blue touch that they gave, which is nice to differentiate between the 9 and 10 very easily when you're going to grab the camera that you want. Some people aren't very friendly. Yeah, this road was definitely covered earlier. Alright, so we're going to hop off here and do a little testing on the slow motion. Luke and I just stopped there, test out a couple of the slow motion pieces that you just saw. So we'll see what 4K 120 does. So this was just a quick review of the GoPro Hero 10 in relation to kind of those that are going to use it on their motorcycle. You know, for me, like I said, going out away from the frames, getting a second one, that's why I purchased this. I thought the price point was good, and the accessories that they included were nice, especially for a motorcyclist. A nice compact tripod and that little magnetic clip. I can see using that from time to time, and it all fits in that same case, and that's great news. Other positive, it uses the same battery as the 9, which I have a bunch of extras, so that's great, and I can get rid of kind of my older ones that have the different battery. Besides that, if you already have the 9 and you don't need a second camera, there's nothing that really goes, holy cow, I had to have this over my 9. The reason I did were kind of what I just listed prior, so no real need to upgrade if you have a 9 and you have the amount of cameras that you need. But if you are looking at something from an older model, to me, the 9 was definitely worth the upgrade over the 7. The improved stabilization, I don't see the stabilization from the 9 to 10 being completely necessary unless you're doing something crazy bouncy, and then maybe, you know, I would definitely need some more testing on the off-road. But sometimes having a little bit of a shake and bounce people like to see, because otherwise it takes away some of the technicality of what you're riding. I'm glad it works out of the box though. That is a welcoming change from the Hero 9. You know, the slow motion 4K 120 is cool, but you know what? You can do the 1080 120 and it's still butterly smooth. And I doubt you're going to find much of a difference when you're viewing it on your device. So appreciate everyone that tuned in for this review. Glad it was a lot more positive than when I did the Hero 9. And think about hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and I'll catch you all again soon.